has changed since we work together?
Mm, everything. For me, really, it's everything. My parents told me that since I started coaching, I'm like a different person because they saw like my eyes shining when I'm talking about photography. Like my father told me that this is exact phrase like my child has come back.
Oh, wow.
I came back to be me. I feel like a kid right now, doing what he loves. It changed from what I can do it to I can do it right now, and I have all of the tools that I wanted to have a few years ago. Yeah, you guys gave me all of the tools that I didn't have before the coaching. Like right now, I really know how to reach people, what I can offer to them, what I'm capable to do it, and how I can sell that to the people. Oh, I will recommend it to everyone. I don't know, like everyone. If you have any doubts about what you are going to do with your career, or you want to leave your 9 to 5 job, or you want to start with photography, or you are in a difficult session of your life that you don't know what to do, I think that this coaching is the best way to solve that question and start making the things that you love and go outside and get all of the tools that Kep and all of his team has for you.
Can you share like how much money you spend on ads and how much money it brings you in while you were working a 9 to 5 job? Elliot, this is the end of our coaching. So I'm going to ask you some questions. So, what was your situation as a photographer before we start working together?
Well, I was here in Santiago of Chile doing anything that waiting that the magic happens. So I was like taking photos each a month, going with my camera very casually. It was like very frustrating to me. Like watch all of the things that people are doing in social networks and then realize that I'm not doing anything about me.
And what were the main things holding you back or making you doubt yourself?
Mostly the situation here in Chile that is not very secure city to go outside with the camera.
Mhm.
But then I realized that that is more like that is coming from a fear side of me than the reality that is happening outside. I go outside and I start living the life, making things, and realizes that I can do what I want in certain places. So right now I'm like looking for that places that allows me to do what I love.
And what had you already tried to make a living from photography and why it didn't work?
Maybe consistency can be the main thing, but also how is people taking art here in Chile? Because people are not very used to spend money in photos and videos. Like they like to do things quickly, like take photos with their phone or videos in social media and all of that. But I think that was the main thing that holds me to get outside and reach people and start doing what I want.
And what fear or belief were you struggling with at that time?
Mm, to not be enough to be a photographer. Like I was not very self confident at that time, so that was the main thing that I have to improve, and I'm still doing it. But you can do it by doing things. I don't know, waking up each day, take your camera, go outside, and doing things is something that you will not notice at that time, but after a month or 2 months, you are going to notice and say like, dude, I wasn't doing this, and why I didn't do it at that time. If this is something I love, why I wasn't doing it?
What made you finally decide to trust me and join the coaching?
The main thing is that you guys reached me, and I wasn't waiting for that because I was in a time that I was tired of my work. Well, I'm still, but I was tired of it. I wanted to do more things. I want to live my dream, go back to make art, take my camera, and all of that. You came in the best time and told me, "Here's your your key to start doing your things." You got the knowledge, the technical knowledge. You know what you're doing, but do it. Go outside. Here are the main, I don't know, the main thing that you have to do, the tools that you have to use. And also, I one thing that is the most valuable for me, like you take my whole portfolio and show it to me in the meetings that we had, and told me that what I was doing has a high value for you, and like it was very good photos, a very good work, and that's something that I didn't get a lot at that time because I wasn't used to expose my art to a lot of people or talk about it with anyone because I don't know. I was like an underground photographer.
So, how did you experience the coaching process? What stood out to you?
The main thing that I learned in coaching was believe in myself and grow that confidence about me. Each session leave me with a high energy, and I wanted to do more. So every time we talk, I learn a new thing, something that I have to improve. So it's this kind of weekly sessions that we have makes me to go outside and do things and start like getting used to the rhythm of I don't know posting each day or start thinking like what I can do right now, what I can post right now, what I can do in my photos and videos to make it pop up in social media. So I think that that was the thing that I enjoyed the most because before the coaching, I didn't have nothing to do. I just try one photo and I did it, and right now I'm constantly thinking. No, I want to do that, or I have this idea that I want to do, but I have to do it in that time, or no, I'm going to do it tomorrow. No, I have to post this, or maybe this one is better. So I'm constantly like living in the artist side of my mind.
And I remember one day in the coaching, it really touched me. You told me before the coaching, I was depressed, and today I wake up excited. That's touched me so much.
Yeah, because like waking up each day with nothing to do, or the I don't know, the sad part of being sorry, it's a little bit hard for me.
No, take your time. Take your time.
No, waking it today with nothing to do and being like in a depressed state or anxiety hits me very hard because that kind of things takes me off of all I wanted to do and all I love. So each day is like it was like worse and worse than the previous one. But then when we start with the coaching, I started to feel like it was going in the opposite side. Like I have more energy. I want to do more things. I have this idea from, I don't know, 3 years ago that I remember and I'm going to do it right now. And that's the main thing, the having a goal and change the mindset that I wake up every day makes me very happy and make me and give me a lot of energy.
Man, you're gonna make me cry. Um, was there a breakthrough moment or something that really clicked during the journey?
Hmm. For me, it was the first time that we met. like realizing that someone like you was checking my art, my work, and all of the things that you made me realize at that time click very hard in, in my mind.
That you know that it was all true, and we actually did everything I told you, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of doubts at that time about taking the coaching or if it's gonna work here in Chile. But I think like fuck off. I don't want to think that anymore, and I'm going to start doing. And this is the right time, and that's why you came to me.
What helped you the most, practically speaking, to move forward was like the mindset
Yeah,
and all.
the continuous like your presence each day by I don't know. We don't have like this kind of sessions every day, but you were constantly present on my life. Like I don't know, I post a photo and you text me right back. Like maybe you can improve this, maybe you can do that to make it better. So it was like a constantly teaching process that I enjoyed the most. I didn't think that it's going to be that way, but when I notice how you work, the way that you do the coaching makes me very happy because it's like having a teacher, a professor here on my side that is telling me what to do, what I can do better, and all.
Yeah, and the way I realized something was changing is that the more we had interaction, the more like you saw me. I'm a photographer for a long time now, and it's just like my reality is coming into your mind. Like, yes, he's a photographer, and after I introduce you to Angel, and then you're like, yeah, he's a photographer too, and he goes like, yeah, like, why I cannot be like I can do it actually. I think something changed like that, right?
Yeah, and it was it changed from what I can do it to I can do it right now, and I have all of the tools that I wanted to have a few years ago, and so I only have to take the decision and start doing it.
How would you describe the coaching style, energy, or approach?
Mm, if I can choose one word, I can say that it's very human, and that's what I like the most because you were present, you were there helping me each day. You were like, for me, now you are like a friend, more like a teacher. I was very excited, like, oh, I don't know, we have the session in 2 days, and what I can do, what I can ask to him was very exciting for me. Like had another person in at my side, like enjoying and doing the same stuff that I'm doing, or like a partner or something like that.
I felt the same.
Yeah.
Okay, now what has changed since we worked together?
Mm, everything. For me, really, really, it's everything because I enjoy now. I can enjoy my days doing my thing, spend time like learning new things, thinking about what I can do to make it better, what is failing in what I did in the past, and what I want to do right now in 5 years or 10 years. There is a lot of big decisions that I'm taking right now that is going to improve all of my current state in photography. So I'm very excited for it.
I'm super excited. I'm gonna follow your journey. You know that. What tangible result have you achieved? Clients, income, confidence, exposure?
First one is confidence because now that I learn a lot about reaching people and self confidence to show my art to others is making me like daring, how can I say it? To dare to reach people and with ideas and tell them like, we can do this photo, I have this idea. And also one thing that I didn't believe at the first time is like each person that I reached to make photos, they all told me like they want to work with me, that they love my photos, my I don't know, my colors and all of that. So that's something that I didn't have before. Noticing that people is willing to be part of my process is something that make me very happy.
Congratulations.
And also the I don't know, like what we're doing with the ads and all of the people that reach me because they love my art and they wanted to make a photo session with me. It's like it's like I don't know, was a very big change, and receiving all of that love from the people makes me like be more self-conscious and confident. Sorry.
And you told me like you are booked. You have a lot of photo shoot booked, right? In the future.
Yeah, yeah. Like I have books for September, October. People like telling me that please do. I don't know, like wedding photography because I love your kind of work. And I told them like, dude, I didn't make wedding photography like 5 or 10 years, but they like were consistent in telling me that please, I want to do the photo with you. So I said like, well, I cannot.
Yeah, but you know what you can do in that if you say like that, you can say like I'm not doing wedding photography at the moment, and if you want I can do it, but this is my price, and you can tell your price, you know.
And that's what I did.
Exactly. Congratulations.
Yeah,
And
because they were like, let's make the photos. I want to work with you. So I told them like, yeah, we are going to do it, but this is my kind of photo. I don't want to make like the typical exactly all day with the perfect lighting. This is my art, and if you want it, you want me there that day. This is what I'm going to give to you.
exactly, super well said.
Yeah.
And now, can you share like how much money you spend on ads and how much money you it brings you in while you were working in 9 to 5 job?
Yeah, I spend like 60 USD each month in ads, but I'm getting like $1,000 each month.
That's amazing because you know that if you have more time, you can increase the ads, the amount of money in ads, and obviously you will increase the revenue as well, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's something that I'm going to do. It has been like 2 months that we are doing the coaching. It's time to go to the next level and start offering new things to the people and all of that.
Exactly. How do you feel today about your photography and your future?
I feel very confident. Like I think that I'm doing something different that people are used to see here in Chile. Like mixing my kind of cinematic photography with the portrait sessions and my color grading with normal photo sessions. So I'm very confident about it. I want to continue exploring on that side, but I am very happy with it. The feedback that I get each session is better and better, and so that is helping me a lot of with my own self confidence.
Um,
That give me like more energy and I want to do more things. I have so many ideas that I want to do, so I have to go outside and take those photos.
what have your friends, family, or clients noticed or said about the change?
Well, that's another thing, a big thing, because a lot of people and friends and my parents, sorry, tell me that since I started coaching, I'm like a different person because they saw like my eyes shining when I'm talking about photography. My father told me that this is exact phrase, like my child has come back.
Oh, wow.
It's been a lot of time since I didn't watch you so excited about what you're doing.
Oh,
So that was something that I appreciate a lot because apart from the photography side and all of the things that I learned with the coaching, I came back to be me. And that's something I lost in with the pandemic and all of the stuff that happens. So I feel like a kid right now, and doing what I like that people is noticing.
wow. I was not expecting this kind of answer. Wow. So now, do you feel like you have all the keys to being full time?
Yeah, yeah. I want to be a full time photographer. As I have a 9 to 5 job, I have to make the balance of
Yeah,
with that.
transition slowly.
Yeah, yeah. I want to leave that transition and not think too a lot about the main goal. So yeah, I'm not thinking too much on leaving my job,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking more about doing the stuff that I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. And you have big plans to move to Japan.
Yeah, so everything is going that way, but I want to enjoy the process, like not be so anxious about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, and all of that.
Yeah, exactly. And now with what I told you and what Angel explained to you, like you have keys to really make multiple source of income.
Yeah, you guys gave me all of the tools that I didn't have before the coaching. Like right now, I really know how to reach people, what I can offer to them, what I'm capable to do it, and how I can sell that to the people. How can I express and talk to them and make them believe that my work is valuable because now I have the self confidence to make it and tell them.
Amazing. Who would you recommend this coaching to?
Oh, I will recommend it to everyone. I don't know, like everyone. If you have any doubts about what you are going to do with your career, or you want to leave your 9 to 5 job, or you want to start with photography, or you are in a difficult session of your life that you don't know what to do, I think that this coaching is the best way to solve that questions and start making the things that you love and go outside and get all of the tools that Kep and all of his team has for you.
And what would you say to someone who's hesitating to join?
Just do it. It's the best thing you can do. For me, it was a big change, and I'm infinitely grateful for your generosity, your willingness to help, and so I think that is the best you can do for yourself.
And now, last question in one word, what does this coaching represent to you?
Confidence.
Thank you, Elliot.
Thank you.
That was wow. I was not expecting a testimonial like that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You too.